Guys, UnoPro here with another S-Rank live gameplay. Now I'm going to be continuing my mana rank series. This is number 3. For those of you who didn't see the last two videos, basically what I'm doing is I'm going through the mana ranks tier list, which is basically Mana Glow's tier list for the best decks in the game, and I kind of wanted to showcase the top of the meta, all these kind of things. So what I'm doing is I'm working through the list and then going down and showing you guys a video with all the best decks in the game, because I know a lot of you players, a lot of you are very competitive and some just want to see the meta. Even if you don't like playing the meta, it's good to understand it. So hopefully this series will give you a bit of an understanding. This is number 3. Our first video was Kara, and then we had Cassiva. So this is number 3, Aggro Magmar. This deck, I just picked one from Wagner's, and yeah, it seems pretty strong. I played a few games with it before this video, get acquainted with it. I thought it was pretty good, had some good success with it, so let's just jump into a bit of a quick deck tech. So 3 blood tier, it's not a card I'm a massive fan of, so I still kind of hate this card, but it's still pretty good. So 2 Diehard Frenzy, it's been decent, not amazing, it can be a little bit clunky at times, but still a pretty good card. Just need to be careful, like these low cost, you need to be really careful that you can have like a spell jam or something online, or you can afford it, because they're good for their mana cost, but they cost a card, which is actually quite a big deal. 2 drops, nothing too crazy there. 3 spell jammers for card draw, which is actually pretty important. Though it's some matches I was actually ended up being the player who played for value, so you need to kind of be aware, really have a good think, because spell jam is not the most proactive play, so you need to really think, craft your hand. Am I going to take advantage of spell jam? Is my opponent? So one of the cards to watch out for. 2 Adamantite Claws has been decent. The 4 drop's pretty clogged, but this isn't really a 4 drop a lot of the time unless you have nothing else, or unless you've got like Prime Shield Master. It's really good. 3 Tegedi, obviously. 2 Earth Sphere, 3 Eggmorph. It's a little bit interesting. It is an aggro deck, but the healing actually equates to damage a lot of the time. If you have this heal, it means you can stay in their face and keep hitting them with your general, which is what Vaath is all about. So if you don't have to worry about your own health, you can actually deal so much more damage, play so much more aggressively. So that's pretty important. 3 Eggmorph. There's no other rules, so 3 Eggmorph is nice and versatile. There's still a lot of bigger minions running around. Stuff like Duelyst just stops aggression if you don't have a Zenrui. So yeah, 2 Zenrui in the deck. It's actually been really good. Been a massive fan of this card. It's just been hitting good targets. It's good against the cards that are good against aggro, so like Duelyst, Tombstones, and Shadow Sisters, all these kind of things. So the cards that kind of beat you from a distance, or even around your face, Zenrui is pretty good against. And then 3 Mercantil. So nothing too crazy there. I just picked this list because I know Wagner's a good player. I mean, all the players on Mana Glow are, but it just seemed like a really solid list, not doing anything too crazy, which is what I want. I just wanted a pretty solid Aggro Magmar list, get you guys an idea. So we'll see how we go. Now Cassiva, I haven't versed a Cassiva recently with this deck. I have played it before. The key, we really need to be in his face the whole game and just smacking him in the face as much as we can. I don't know if I want Diehard Frenzy. I think it's between these two. I'll get rid of Adamantite Claws. We have a lot of 4 drops in the deck, so this could be a little bit clunky. So ideally we'd want a Tegedi here, but unfortunately no Tegedi to ramp into. Let's quickly respond. Alright. I mean, double promise is our only good play this turn, so I think we get rid of this. Hey, look. It's not exciting stuff, for sure. Just take both mana tiles. We have to take this one. I guess we do. I mean, not even remotely exciting, but like something like Tegedi would have been probably a lot better. I think this is just really bad preemptively. Yeah, so not the most exciting hand. We really want to find our 4 drops now. I don't really know if the positioning of these is up for grabs. Like, you can talk about things being awkward if we draw a 4 drop, and we want a 4 drop and Bloodborne spell, but compared to actually the very tangible measurement of taking the mana tiles, it just seems a lot better. So, I mean, is there any merit to having it here. Probably we would want the young Siltha here even. That might be a little bit better so we can actually... Well, no, Center Manitar is always good. And he's probably not going to come here double 2-drops, so... That's the only thing it's like slightly worse against, but I don't know if I care about that whatsoever. So something like Duelyst here would be really annoying. Just because Duelyst is very, very good against aggro. And in general, it's a hell of a card. Okay. 2-drop. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, so like he doesn't even want to use the double 2-drop, that's fine. This is getting... They can't play both of them. Ugh. So we do have a clear. But how do we do it? I think if we come here, Primus there. I want to block him from getting to this thing, but I don't think it's possible unless we use the Greater Fortitude. Do we use the Greater Fortitude? Probably not. I think we just play the Primus here. We block him off. We don't need the mana, and we can threaten to go to 6. Yeah. So I'll kind of explain the positioning afterwards a little bit, because I think this is a bit of a complicated turn. We're actually going to kill this one, so we'll move this here. We've got to take the center. Do this. I don't think it's worth using this. Like, we still have 2 ping targets. Maybe we do. Nah. He can have that. Then we get our Healing Mystic, and he's pinging, so he doesn't have a 5-drop. And his last turn was really bad, so we don't care about 4 mana plays. So the ping's fine. I mean, this is not that important. So yeah, I wanted to have the mana tile blocked off, the board cleared, and something to threaten the mana tile, and obviously I think my general is a lot better to be in the center. The alternative was to come here and have the Healing Mystic here. But I think this is just better. Centrally, it's pretty similar. So what were the alternatives we could have done that turn? I mean, this plays with Greater Fortitude. I don't know, everything else seemed pretty bad. This way we set up to go to Mercantor next turn. P Reaper of the 9 Moons, we probably don't Mercantor, but I don't really need to be getting that far onto the board. I just need to be just get in his face and hit him in the face every turn. Like, that's all I need to do. It gets a little bit awkward because then you go start playing around Shadow Nova, but ooh, Dancing Blade is pretty decent. Okay, he's attacking. Okay. I mean, that works out pretty nice for him. I think we get rid of Greater Fortitude. We need some kind of action in our hand. I can't use all 3 of these turn, even if it's like okay. Yeah. Ugh, these draws aren't amazing, but we'll just pressure on. Yeah, we just want it in his face. So that really sucks to have to use that. So it was a nice play by him to kill this. At least we get to hit him in the face. We're still ahead on board, but we are getting late. I think I do need to be... I had to be a little bit conservative with cards this hand. I've been enjoying all the low stuff and no like good 1-card plays. Like, I don't think all game I've played 1 card in a turn, which kind of sucks. Because you just want a strong 1-turn play. I could have positioned this maybe here. That might have been a bit better. Just, I don't care if he runs like 2 steps back too much. Alright, we'll get rid of this. I think it's the lowest impact in the hand. Oh, I already have a frenzy. Okay, so I think Diatide Frenzy is terrible here. So I think I just Mercantor and hit him in the face. So I guess I want the Mercantor here. It would be nice to threaten the Mana Tile, but there's no way I can attack in first, and I think that's something I do need to do. Yeah. We'll trade this in, because it's just going to get pinged off otherwise. Are there any real bad spawns for him? Not particularly. I guess slightly more central might be a little bit better. We do this. Yeah, I don't know. We really lack the pressure early here. The Tombstone could be a problem, but if he if he's relying on the Tombstone, then we can just Tide Frenzy him. So that's a way we can win. But if something like Spectral Revenant comes out, like it's really awkward, very very fast. I don't know. I don't think we've drawn particularly well this game. If we lose, like maybe you could argue we should have gone more aggressive with our cards, but we still ended up with 3, right? So I don't know. This is obviously a problem with Tide Frenzy when you don't have reliable minions. Maybe he will make a mistake and let us do this. Well, it's actually kind of, how would he position? What's his ideal positioning here? Well, to actually get out of Mercantor range, he needs to do like. So if he can't, he can either play around Tide, well, not Tide Frenzy. I'm being stupid. This already has Frenzy. What am I talking about? So he's gonna be open to rush minions. So something like Elucidator could win us the game. Okay. Okay, so now he's not open to rush minions, but that's fine. Hopefully he doesn't have a strong play now. If he doesn't have a strong play, we're in alright shape. That's probably the strongest he can have. Ugh. Ugh. Does that do it? Yeah, I guess we just do it, right? I feel so bad. Just Tide Frenzy. What are you doing to me? I mean, we do it. Do we? If we're not, what are we doing? I mean, this is lethal right here at 10 mana. So, I don't know. I feel like we just have to do it. Like, this is going to be health. Yeah. Just do it. Hope we don't get unlucky. I mean, we can't draw our 4 drops, so probably one's going to come out. Ooh, alright. Damn, that's pretty good. Get an extra card out of it. I don't know. I wonder if he would rather no minion than that. Possibly. I mean, nah, yeah. Like, if he doesn't have something to combine, like if he has a Spectral Revenant this anyway, then it's just like 2 damage, your opponent draws a card. That's actually probably better than a 2. That's like way better than a 2-drop for us, right? If Spaghetti comes out, we're probably in trouble, but... I mean, this is Shadow Nova, but... yeah, I don't care about Shadow Nova. Spectral Revenant. Yeah, so... this is actually pretty terrible, and... it's greedy positioning. This is so... that's gotta be a misplay. I mean, we just have lethal, right? Alright. The rare time that Reaper of the Nine Moons Dying Wish is a good thing for you. Fantastic. I mean, we would have got it anyway because we had an extra card, but feels good. Yeah, Duelyst is a real problem. Like, I mean, we have Zenrui though, so like if we get Zenrui on a Shadow Sister Zenrui, that's on a Duelyst Tombstone, that's like such a blowout. But thinking like this, like turn 1 play, Eggmorph Iron Cliffs, and it's Tegeti. And I like this is okay, but it's too greedy. I think this is just best. Not a great hand though. Our turn 1 is looking pretty weak. I mean, we can probably just Saber Sign Tiger and kill his 2-drop. What are we replacing though? Are we replacing Blood Tear? I mean, if we get a 2-drop off the replace, are we playing Blood Tear 2-drop instead of Saber Spine Tiger? If it's Wingblade Adept, we probably are. If it's Azurite Lion, maybe we just clear it. I don't know. The good thing is that we can replace and figure out our baseline is 2-drop. I think we should replace Mercantor. Okay, I think we just take the mantle. Like, Lion Eyes, do we ever play Blood Tear here? It doesn't let us clear Silverguard Knight, so I don't think so. No. So yeah, if I take the Mana Tile, then it means there's a chance we can go 1-for-1. It's very, very hard to do this against Lionel, but I mean, if he Silverguard Knights and we don't, then he takes all 3. So I think this is just a necessary evil. We have Tegedi at least, so hopefully no Martyrdom. Ooh, that's good. That's good news. Blood Tear is actually kind of awkward here. Let's just get rid of Blood Tear. Well, okay, is there any way we stop him ramping to 5 here? Only if we draw something. Let's see what it is. Oh, do we stop him ramping to 5? I mean, we have Eggmorph and Tegedi. He's gonna have to play Ironclef into Tegedi, so that doesn't seem that good. Where do I play the Tegedi? Do I play it on the Mana Tile? That seems bad. Do I play it right in here? I think I play it over here, because if he's egg morphing, then like I kind of want him to be clumped up. Yeah, I'll play it here. Like having it on the Primus Fist, doesn't matter. I mean, he still takes a lot of damage if he like Bloodborne spells and does that. Maybe that is. I mean, no, it's the same amount of damage, right? He just does it because he's taking the damage on the general. Because it doesn't matter the order, right? God, Tegedi is hard card to think about all the possibilities. Yeah, I think it's the same. Yeah. It's a hard card to understand because basically he's going to take the damage from hitting that in general anyway. So Ironclef is one of the rare cards that doesn't get one-shot by Tegedi. So we can probably Eggmorph. I don't know, maybe we can find a good line that doesn't... Okay, yeah. Do we Healing Mystic? If we Healing Mystic we don't get... Nah, we just Bloodborne... Oh, yeah, we Bloodborne spell and... to clear this off. Blood to the Felix getting worse and worse. So I think in our position like this and this, we're Holy Immolation. We don't want him to drop an Iron Cliff, so Getty can't reach. Don't want this to be buffed up to kill it. Yeah. Do we ever just clear the board fully here? Five damage is a lot. I don't care about this thing because it's not in range to affect my minions. So, like, if it was in range to affect my minions, I'd care. But clearing this, like, Holy Immolation does nothing with it. Any buffs don't do anything. It's just gonna most likely like trade it and die a lot of the time. It's probably fine. So, like, once again, we put him in a position where he needs to play Ironcliff into Getty, and that's a big thing because we don't have another answer to Ironcliff. So this positioning is really, really important because if we play it diagonally, he just drops an Ironcliff there, and what do we do? You know? So I think that's pretty important. Next turn we have this potentially. So would we have seen a Duelyst this game? I don't know if we would have actually. Duelyst could very much be in his hand because he went on 3 mana, he played Primus Fist, and then when he had 5 mana, he played 5 mana, he played Ironcliff, Magnetize. Alright. I mean, whatever this is, it's like taking up his whole turn. Oh, dude. That feels good. It was like, okay, Duelyst here, he's probably alright, but if it's not Duelyst, I feel like we kind of can run away with this one. Okay, so there's Duelyst. But another take Getty. Doesn't feel good playing into Duelyst though. So we can put him down to 3. What are we replacing? This all seems pretty good, but we also want to start looking for another Eggmorph or Zenrui. Because this turn looks like it might be this and this. And Spelljammer can be useful for drawing cards. We can go without Spelljammer. It's actually not terrible. So, like, we can't play around. Oh no, we'll go here and play Healing Mystic there. So I don't care about this trade because it means he's doing something else to kill this. And like we do heal the Elucidator just so he has to make a trade like that. Yeah, we don't care about our own life here. We will play around Holy Immolation though. Cool. So I mean the Tombstone's scary, but maybe there's a world where this is in range of his face, and probably not, but still. Hang on, this can get him a bad Tomb Spawn. This doesn't seem right. To move first. Oh, he has to move first, but is there a way he can done that better? Maybe not. Oh, we got the spawn. I mean, good chance he's a provoke, right? Because he's a liner, but. So hopefully no Ironcliff here. But I mean, there's not much we could have done to avoid that. I feel like I've kind of had to play it this way. Ironcliff. Never play around Diatide Frenzy. Oh, the healing. I wish I had the healing and Mystic emote. It's not too late to buy it, is it? No. Nah, I'm not spending 5 bloody Australian dollars on it. It would have been max level BM though. To buy an emote as you kill them with Healing Mystic. So you can do it. Maybe I should have done it. I could use Spirit. I think I don't actually have any Spirit. I've been saving it all up for like if there's a nerf. Never play around Diatide Frenzy. That's probably right though. Like, cause then he runs into a rush minion. I would play. I would if I was him. I think that's 100% the best play. But the Healing Mystic. Oh, I wish I had that emote. Oh, we're versing SS Doctor Who again. He was playing Castillo last time. Twice in one video. Maybe we inspired him to play Magmar. though he does have 5 Magmar ones. He's probably doing a quest or something. Yeah, that could be okay. I don't know. Let's do this. I don't want to be drawing cards for my opponent. Let's do this. Better turn 1 play. Let's get rid of this. We'll stick to the plan. This deck never really wants to ramp into 5 mana, so maybe we just take the middle. Yeah. We'll keep the Primus for spec. I think that'll be a lot better. Well, we stop a guaranteed clear. What's better against Tagetti? We even play back here. If it's Tagetti, we just play this. We just send this dude in, right? Yeah, I think this is just best against. Like, I can let him have that. That doesn't matter. Now he actually threatens Zenrui. So we'll see who the more skillful Magmar player is by drawing more Tagettis. It's definitely it's probably what I like least about Magmar. Is just they scale so much with Tagettis. Like if you draw 3 Tagettis, Magmar's the best deck in the game, and if you draw none, it's a little bit subpar. But that's just how it is. Okay, I can live with that. I mean Zenrui's not coming out unfortunately, but. Oh, should I play around that? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's get rid of Primus. What if I like stay out of his range and hit him in the face with this thing? Nah, that's clear. We're not racing for playing this thing that well, and we have Earth Sphere, but I'm not comfortable attacking here unless I feel like I'm going to be ahead. That was pretty rough. Wait, could I have even played around that? If I play it on this side, that's so weird though. And I don't know if that's even that bad for me. He trades 2 cards for 2 of my 2-drops, right? And what, 4 face damage. That's probably fine. Okay. I mean, Zenrui is like, yeah, it's okay here, but it's something. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, I guess Zenrui is the best play. I mean, he could attack and like Earth Sphere, but we'll get some distance though, because he's kind of established himself as the aggressive player. Plus, we're not running Bounded Life Force. He might be. So distance is obviously very good there. I mean, this don't do a lot, but I just get eaten up by a Bloodborne spell. But 6 damage. Our hand is a little bit. Yeah. Okay. The fact that he's drawing the one drawing cards is probably good for me. Might actually ignore this. Mercantor is really good. I think we can get rid of Eggmorph. I think I'm about that Smork life. I think it's time to Smork. And we just dodged the damage, right? Oh. So we Tiger and hit face. 8. We probably don't die, but no, I can just do it. We'll just like abuse it. We miss a Bloodborne spell, but yeah, I don't care about that. Let's play around Mechanical. Let's make this a little bit more awkward. I don't know, so it looks a little bit weird, like I'm playing Vaath and I'm getting distance, but I think it's fine. Maybe I just want this in his face. Like that's maybe the only questionable part of this play. But, and then you just let him Mercantil? Nah, it's turn 6. I think if we just play around Mercantil against Magmar. Like, we probably want to be in his face less than he does, almost. I mean, so this play like doesn't give us lethal now, but that's fine. If he doesn't have Earth Sphere, we're in such a good spot. Is he taking that? He must have Earth Sphere if he's taking that. So what, that puts him at 10? Is that lethal? We can get here, here, no. This is a little bit awkward. Alright, let's get rid of this. Is that lethal? Okay, so Spelljammer here. Blood Tear here. Wow, that was actually, what a top deck. Oh my, that was the only card in our deck that gets it, right? We'll get the value. That was a top deck. I mean, we're probably pretty good though. Like, we have Mechanical, we just need to get in range. He doesn't have Earth Sphere. Alright guys, that's about just a bit over 30 minutes, so we'll call that one. I think that was pretty good showcasing of the deck. I think that's how it normally goes. Yeah, I don't think there's too much else to say. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Next up will be Tempo Argent on the mana ranks, and then Arcanist Songhai, which I'm looking forward to, because I actually haven't really played much Arcanist High. I normally prefer traditional Spell High, but I've heard it's pretty strong, so that'll be interesting to see how it goes. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time, guys.